Well, hello, and my name is Billy Schwer, and I'm a former British, Commonwealth, European and World Champion. And when I take myself back, I look at what had me become a World Champion. I had a dream. Do you remember who said that? I have a dream, the legendary freedom fighter Martin Luther King. Well, I had a dream too, to become a World Champion. Now, for me, it took years and years of discipline, dedication and sacrifice to eventually achieve my dream and become a World Champion. Pushing myself through many, many pain barriers to eventually achieve my desire and become the champion of the world. It was an extraordinary journey. And what had me become a champion was what I call mental boxing. You know, mental boxing? It's that little voice in our heads. What has us be a success is all coming from the mind. I really believe it's about that mental attitude. So for mental boxing, what is mental boxing? Do you sometimes find yourself mentally boxing that little voice in your head? You know, the little voice? It'll be saying something to you now. It'll probably be saying, well, he seems all right, but what is he talking about, little voice? Well, that little voice, that's what had me become a world champion. I had the desire to push through all the pain barriers and eventually achieve my desire. Now, I believe that we can apply that to any aspects of life, personal life, business life, especially sales. So that is what I'm all about. And what had me be a success is what I call the 3 Ds. Discipline, dedication and desire. Now, discipline and dedication, they're the foundations of us achieving our desires. If you apply discipline and dedication over time, you will fulfill your desire. So desire, what is desire? Desire simply means know what you want. It's the first principle of success, and it's the starting point of all achievement. Desire. So what fueled my desire to become a world champion? Is a question that I've always fascinated me. So I've looked back and I've really looked at what had me become a world-class athlete and what fueled that desire. And it's when I was a child, when I was a kid of 5 years old, I was in my mum and dad's front room, rolling around the floor with my sister. I've got 2 older sisters. They were beating me up again. Now, if you've got brothers and sisters, you'll probably relate to this. So my 2 older sisters were beating me up again. I'm lying on the floor, and they got me pinned down. And what they used to do, they both got beautiful long blonde hair. And as I'm lying on the floor, they used to wave the hair in my face. And they used to sing to me, Billy, don't be a hero, don't be a fool with your life. So there I am, 5 years old. I think I'm dying. I couldn't breathe. I was kicking and screaming and fighting, and I used to get so upset, I used to hyperventilate and turn blue. I really thought I was dying. So in that moment, I decided that no one was ever going to beat me, get on top of me, hurt me, ever again. Never again. So I become a fighter. I become really tough as a kid of 5 years old. So that negative thing that happened to me as a child, I spun it around into a positive, and that fueled my desire to become a world champion. So that was key for me.